Fox News Alert, it's time to begin the coverage of the luncheon. So come back, Janice. Don't go away, because we always talk about this together. Mr. Smith had a place card today, and here is the menu. Janice, you're not on the screen. Where are you?
I'm here.
All right. Well, if you were serving a salad to begin things at the White House for all the horrible reporters who were just going to say bad things about you tonight, what would you serve?
I can't even boil water, but it would probably be a bag of lettuce with the fixins already prepared. Similar
to that, but better. They had winter lettuces. Now, I looked down at the card and said, I wonder what a winter lettuce is going to be. Is it going to be like a frozen lettuce? I didn't really know. Do you know what winter lettuce? They're very pretty. They have lots of different colors. And that came with shaved vegetables.
I know that there's iceberg lettuce. Is that related?
I don't know. That sounds right. It's possible. But these were colorful lettuce, which is plural for lettuce, obviously. They had honeyed pecans in there. Do you like the pecans? They would say pecans in the north, but they would say it wrong. Honeyed pecans. Oh, there it is. See, I sent a picture of the menu in there for you. Don't take that down. We don't want them to know what's coming up later. Come on now. We're saving the rest of the meal. We'll show that later.
Did you take pictures of the meal itself on your cell phone?
1 year, Janice, I took pictures in there, and you'd have thought I set off a bazooka. Because you are not allowed to take pictures when you have an off-the-record luncheon with the President of the United States.
You're right. Bad question.
It was a very bad idea of me on that time, and to the president who was in office at the time, I apologize again if you're home watching. The other thing that came with this was a Reggiano Crisp, and it turns out that's like a cracker with air holes in it, and it tastes a little bit like cheese.
It sounds delicious to me, though.
Man, and I don't know what the dressing was, but it was this really light dressing, and it had some shaved carrots in there. It had somebody had parboiled, or whatever it is you do to get the skin off those little cherry tomatoes. I don't know who spends that much time working tomatoes for a salad, but they are good.
I've never heard the word parboiled before.
Well, you've never heard parboiled?
No.
I think that's what you do to some stuff to get the skin off it.
Oh, okay.
I think Nana used to say that back in the day. You're gonna parboil it, Shepard. Anyway, that's the beginning. That was the salad. We had a main course and then a dessert, and I had to Google an item in the main course, an item in the dessert, and I've also got a picture of the bottle of wine, and we'll show you all that later. It was very exciting, Janice.
This is a Fox News Alert. I've learned more in the last 3 minutes in cooking culinary skills than I have in a lifetime.
Stay with me, Janice. You'll be just fine. You know who else was there?
Who?
The man, Brett Baer, was there, and he had a couple of very smart questions for the president.
He's always smart.
He's just a very smart man. It was nice to see him. He was all smiley, says the kids are good. Send his best to you. Diane Sawyer, and Brian Williams, and Scott Pelley were all there. And then Wolf Blitzer was there. I sat next to him. Wolf Blitzer likes to separate all the foods into different piles. For instance, the next course, and I'll tell you about the next course in a minute, but there was a meat, there were some vegetables there, some little, like starchy stuff, and he put the vegetables in a little pile, like there's put mushrooms here, and put them all in a separate pile before eating them. I was like, Wolf, that is an interesting way to eat.
And what did he say?
Wolf? I'm not allowed to talk about what CNN people say. I don't know why. I got a memo on it. Did you not get that? Let's see who else was there. Gwen Ifill was there from the PBS, and a bunch of the White House people. Yeah, Valerie Jarrett was there. It was very nice. And I think one of the lines that I think the president said he might use tonight when he says, the state of our union is fill in the blank, the state of our union is cold. It's cold, Janice.
A weather reference. I'm so excited.
See? Yeah, that's the reason he gave you the shout out. So sometime over the next 20 minutes or so, we'll go through the entree portion of things. Beef, a kind of beef I'd never heard of. And then we'll go through the dessert portion, then we'll talk about the wine from lunch at the White House today with all the fancy journalists and me. But first, there's other serious stuff. Janice, it's wonderful to see you. Please make it warmer.